So this morning I just wanted to go over some exercises that I use in my warm-up along with my lateral stuff, and that ties in well with the lateral, the lateral warming up that we do. So this is something that I do on them right from the very start, right from when I first start riding them, and I can do that in a snaffle, hackamore, halter, doesn't really matter, and I find that it helps me later on to get them going one-handed in a bridle. So as I said, I can do it in a snaffle, I can do it in a halter, I can do it in whatever I want, but it's mostly about using a scissoring mechanism on my legs. So what we're referring to with that scissoring mechanism is one leg forward and one leg back, and both legs squeezing opposite each other. So we're in actual fact trying to twist that horse in half and show them how to get out of little binds like that, which will later on transfer into how we can handle them in the bridle. So pretty much all I'm going to be doing with my hand is picking straight up. I am going to keep a bridge in my reins because that's going to help me to give her a little bit of a clue as to which direction I want if she starts to get a bit stuck. So I'm not going to go a traditional one-handed like that, or as I would in a Rommel. I am going to keep that bridge in there so I can give her a little bit of a clue there, but I don't want to help her too much. I want her to find this and figure it out by herself. So we'll get started. Now this mare's only had 4 weeks under saddle, so as I said, you can start it whenever you want. The sooner the better in my opinion. So here I'm going to ask her to bend off my left leg. So I just pick my hand straight up and I put my left leg in a rib cage. Now for the exercise that we want, that's pretty good, but she's got too much lateral. Her shoulder's still moving to the right. So I want to stop her from moving right. Number one, by picking my hand up and taking away the incentive to move forward. And then my right leg is just going to sit in there on a girth while I push that hip around. As the hip starts to take the right direction, I'm going to release my hand forward, and that's the release that shows that she picked up the right clue. So I'm going to block her up in front again while I add that leg. Then I'll let her ride forward out of it. This time I'm going to go to the right. So I come on with my right leg. That should start to establish the bend. Now she's drifting off to the left, so I'm going to pick my hand up to stop the drift, but I'm not steering her with my hand. I'm just stopping her from going anywhere, basically, and I'll only let her go in the direction that I actually want her to go in. So here again, I'm going to add right leg and left leg. There we go, good. Pick her up again. Right leg, back, left leg forward. As she starts to pick it up, I'll let her out of it. Okay, this time, left leg back, right leg forward. If she takes off towards the camera there, I'm just going to pick my hand up and add more outside leg. But I haven't released the inside leg. I actually want her hip to step around, and then I'll release her once she's pointed in the right direction. So I can incorporate hours and hours of that into a warm-up if I want. There's no stress. Just getting her used to listening to me pick my hand up to say that my feet are going to do something. Good. As soon as I get good the stop and response that I want, or the direction change that I want, I'm going to release everything and let her back out again. I'm going to scissor to the left. She's travelling to the right, so I'm going to block without taking my legs off. Good. The other thing that this will do will teaches your horses pretty quick that your feet don't mean go fast. Because although I'm adding more and more spur, I'm not allowing her to go forward until she finds the right answer. And she doesn't have to get it perfect today. Probably be at least another year. This mare probably will never go into a bridle, but it'll be another year at least on any other breaker before I was even attempting to put a bridle on them. We're trying to ride them one-handed. Rightio, so that's all we do. Situation.